Morning everyone, John for Popeyes Postcards. We're going to do our what sold video, and these are the postcards that sold on eBay and Hip over the weekend of March 4th, 5th, and 6th. Yeah, kind of a slow weekend. No, not kind of. It was a slow weekend for me. I had been doing $700-800 a weekend, and I did just over five. I did $527, 47 orders on eBay. You can see 494 and 3 orders on Hip for 32.97. So 527. I'm not complaining, but when you're $200 to $300 off of what you had been doing, I'm not concerned, but it's just interesting. And I guess, what do people want to buy? They want to buy a postcard for $4.99, or they want to buy a gallon of gas for $4.99. Yeah. So anyway, well, here, just look at this real quick. I've always been very transparent with my numbers, and it's just interesting over the last 4 days. My sales are all within, a couple bucks of each other. I know the eBay's not throttling, but it sure is, you know, convincing when your numbers are almost identical for 4 days in a row. Uh, Not a conspiracy, but I can't complain. I mean, I'm selling in 3 months. I'm doing $21,000 for postcards. I have no right or reason to complain. So let's go ahead and get into this. Reading, Pennsylvania, Penn Street Bridge, 1908 view, $6.99. I'm going to try to go through these a little quicker so it's not a 20-minute video. Dublin, Virginia, Claytor Lake State Park horseback riding, $18.99. Just the comps on this, either the city of Dublin or the lake, are the reasons I priced that high. Comps were that high. Next, New York State Girl large letter flower seal, 1908, I think I wrote. There's this, and that's sold for $17 on a best offer. Sold one of those patriotic Santas for $2.99. This card and like 3 or 4 other New York City restaurants went to the same buyer. This is Lou Siegel Grill Bar Restaurant Interior Inset. Pretty neat card. $15.94 for that one. Valentine's Day Girl Doves with Fond Love Unsigned Clap Saddle. Had a very similar one. Might have been in the same series that just sold, and it was a lot dirtier than this one. And I think I had mentioned that if it was clean, it would be a $12 to $15 postcard. And here's one that, again, looked almost identical, and it sold for $12.99. Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, Farmers Bank Building, circa 1920s. And sold for $5.99. Wisconsin, Camp McCoy Post Headquarters. I've had this for probably 7 or 8 years on my computer. And it sold for $6.99. This is an art postcard, Bringing Home the New Calf by Jean-Francois Millet, or Millet. $5.99 for that card. 1940s humor comic, Female Roommates, My Turn to Wear the Girdle. $1.99. I paid pennies for this in the auction from last August. And then the same buyer bought this one. Black cat eyeing fish and bird. Looks like gonna be lots of doing. Yep. $2.49 for that card. And this is another one of the restaurants that person bought. Jack Delaney's Restaurant, the Saddle Bar Interior, New York City. Probably paid 80 cents for this at the York Postcard Show in November. $9.99 for that card. New York City Village Barn Restaurant, Greenwich Village. And sold for $9.74. And then New York City Villa Lido Restaurant, and this is the last one they bought, also for $9.74. So it was like $40+ order. Kittens, watching flying bugs under umbrella, artist signed. Don't know who. Right there's the signature. I can't quite make it out, but $12.99 for that card. This is humor. Woman spanking man. You need a spanking, and you know it. Seems like I just sold this one. Maybe I had 2 copies. I'm not sure. $9.99 for that card. Another one of the patriotic Santas driving a train. $2.99. Lorleen Burns Wallace, 48th governor of Alabama. $3.50 for that card. Ludington, Michigan, Hamlin Dam and State Park, 1940s. Best offer of $4.50. Baltimore, Maryland, Harlem Square, Ridgely Monument, pre-1908. Seen better days. There's some holes in it, but still $6.99, and it's been up for probably 8+ years. Fort Worth, Texas, city skyline, 1950s. Also came in the auction from August to 2021. Have probably 40 or 50 copies of this. Sold for $1.99, and $1.99 is usually about my lowest point, and I'll still make about $1 on that card. Consolidated Vultee B-36 bomber, Air Force plane in flight. Also came from the auction buyout from August. Probably have 100+ copies of this. Sold for $2.99. Lexington, Virginia, Stonewall Jackson Monument. I believe this is his grave. Yeah, I think so. $5.99 for that. This is Marshall, Texas, Wiley College. Another card that I've had for 7 to 8 years, maybe longer. $6.99 for that card. St. Patrick's Day Girl, the Green Shamrock, artist signed clapsaddle. There's her signature. And that sold for $7.99. This is Hillsdale, Michigan, Presbyterian Church, real photo. Came from the York Postcard Show. Paid about 80 cents for that card. Got $14.99. And then another Hillsdale, Michigan College Baptist. I don't know why college. College Baptist Church. Okay. College Baptist Church, real photo. Also came from the York Postcard Show. Paid 80 cents and got $12.99. Du Bois, Pennsylvania, Business District, Long Brady Streets. Probably should have put an ampersand in there, but probably had no room. $6.99 for that card. This is Elmwood Park, Illinois, Sunset Drive, Westwood, circa 1910s. It's a real photo. Got some kids on the street there. 1910s, yeah. $30.99 on a best offer. Oklahoma City, Lincoln Courts Motel, Route 66, linen. And got $10 best offer on that card. Sold a dental book. This is Accepted Dental Remedies, Dental Drugs Materia Medica. 10th edition. It's a pretty small book. 7x4, so pretty small. Came from the dental book buyout. Probably have 60 cents a book into that. Have made my money back, and I am looking to dump all my dental books. Yeah, $14.99. Got a local possibility to sell them all, but I'm working on that. $14.99 for that book. This is Williamsport, Pennsylvania, View and Lycoming Hotel. Inset picture there, $6.99. This is Stowe, Vermont, view of Stowe Valley from Toll Road, real photo. I really don't do all that well with New England town or New England states, Vermont, New Hampshire, Maine. They just don't sell very well for me. So I was happy to get $10 on that card. Petoskey, Michigan, GR and either I or L. Suburban train station. It's an I. Don't know what it all stands for. I don't think I looked it up. $10 best offer for that card. Oakland, California, city view from Lake Merritt. 1940s. And Oakland, California is another one of those towns that just doesn't sell very well for me. $375 for that card. Oklahoma City, Oklahoma, Airport Terminal, Native American Indian Trail. This is the card that sold late last week, and the buyer wanted to cancel or have me refund more than what I had originally set an offer for. I just canceled the order, relisted it, and sent, instead of a 20% offer, I sent a 10% offer, and here the guy bought it. So I don't know what's going on with that one, but sold for $8.99. Hayward, Wisconsin, Boys Diving Raft Municipal Swimming Beach. I think this also came from, I think I just listed this, and I think it also came from the York Postcard Show. 80 cents for that card. $14.99 is what it sold for. This is large letter greetings from Asbury Park, New Jersey. Got this in a lot of large letter greetings from New Jersey beachy towns. Paid $2 to $3 each. Buyer came in and bought 3, I believe, from New Jersey. $6.99 for this card of Asbury Park. $15 for this large letter greetings from Massaquan, New Jersey. $15. And then they bought this Lavalette, New Jersey for $20. And I said paid $2 or $3 for each of those cards. And with these sales, I believe I'm now into the profit. So $20 for that one. They also bought this large letter greetings from Huron, South Dakota. I don't remember where I got this one, but they paid $6 for it. Sold a whole bunch of leap year greetings. This is leap year cheer up, you'll catch him yet. D Wiggs, which is D Wiggins. There's that one. There's the back. $7 best offer. And then they bought this one. Woman chasing man, don't go around. Leap year, another D Wig. And then they bought this one. Oh, let me see what I paid. $7 for that one, and then $6.50 for this one. Woman with gun point, don't shoot, I love you. Aw, don't shoot, I love you. Aw. $6.50. This is Huron, Ohio. Waves at the Old Breakwater, 1912 real photo. And sold for $25 on a best offer. San Francisco, California, the Golden Gate Bridge, real photo. $6.99 for that card. Big Bear, California, Boulder Bay. That's a lot of B's. Real photo. And been up for probably 7-8 years or longer. $5.99 for that card. Large letter greetings from Boston, Massachusetts. Got a whole bunch of these in the auction in August of 21. And this one sold for $2.99. Fort Dix, New Jersey, aerial view, World War II era Army base, Avenge Pearl Harbor. I believe that's the message on the back. $7 best offer on that card. This is the state map greetings from Florida. We've seen this many times. Says I'm sold out, but I actually still have 40 or 50 of them, and I've relisted. Sold $1.99, so I make $1. Seattle, Washington, Ye Old Curiosity Shop, Coleman Ferry Dock, real photo. And I took a best offer of $5 on that card. And then a humor comic card, Busy Dizzy Person, Correspondence, Tennis Man Trips, 1940s. Sold several of these, have a whole bunch left that came from the auction of August 2021. So $1.99. Over on Hip, sold 3 cards for $37.97. World War II era humor. I am in the Air Corps. Soldiers riding on planes. Came from the York Postcard show. Paid 80 cents for it. Brought in $9.99. Cape May, Wissahickon Navy Training Station YMCA hut. And I think this one, I don't remember where this one came from, but got $14.99 for it. And the last card over on Hip Postcard, Children, There'll Be No Work for the Undertaker. Guess that's the Undertaker. Kind of morbid. $7.99 for that card. So there you have it. Kind of a slow, again, it was a slow weekend for me compared to what I had been selling. But again, I think people would rather put the money toward gasoline than postcards. So hopefully it'll pick up. And I think that's it. Hopefully you had good sales over the weekend, and hopefully they pick up and double. How's that? Okay, great. That's it. Thank you for watching.